All right, so we'll represent the Great Lakes. Yeah, it's a new region.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
All right, Shreya's here.
So you're the coach and how your team is.
Sam's here.
Hanson, what are you, leader in the ministry?
Halfway there.
What are you two? There's Camden.
My name is.
Okay, we need Glory, Jaden, Ryan.
My name is. I'm Jaden. We're literally the same skin color.
Where's your seat holding? Hey, Brian.
I'm holding seat for Jaden.
Yeah.
I'm holding a seat for Jaden.
Yeah.
There's Glory. Glory and Jaden.
How many people are on? Jaden.
I'm holding seat for Jaden.
And you're holding the seat for Glory. Glory.
Glory was literally just in the hallway.
Glory's upstairs.
You got more rules. More rules.
Can you call her?
No.
I'm just a seat.
Room for Glory?
Yeah, that's too on it.
Which two? Both of them?
We're ready for Jaden and Glory.
Is that it?
Joey.
What questions are there?
25.
Who's going to take this seat?
I know.
When I coach, you're telling back to paper.
You got shit on that, right? Question mark. Get question mark on the table.
Yeah, I have it printed.
You guys did it for me? Just kidding. I know how you do that. Jesse. Last question.
Everyone already knows I'm
How
talking.
many are there?
Or should be
Yeah.
30 seconds.
What's that mean? I'd probably go change.
Yeah, go.
If you like it.
You're gonna play the all-nighter. What's going on? I'm holding all-nighter without. Yes.
Oh, my God.
There's something
Is it a soft or hard?
Hey Joe, quick question. Can I have a pen on the table? Can I have a pen on the table?
Like if the realization
That should be a foul.
Alright. No, it was the realization like when you're leaning down.
Hey, I'm
You know, quizzes are only allowed for a certain portion of the day. Officials can have whatever they want.
Oh
Jaden?
yeah. No,
Ryan, did you get through the Glory?
Yeah, she says she's on her way.
Alright.
I was thinking about that when I was like, theoretically, I can like anything as long as like I can, in good conscience, not accept the hindrance contest. I could eat tacos during it. I was being really obnoxious with my Jack in the Box delivery during the individual tournament.
Yeah.
Like while Hattie was conferring, I like took a big bite of taco and
You're
just sat
pregnant,
there.
you're allowed.
I know, but it was hilarious. So Solomon's like, they just can do whatever they want at the table.
Technically,
As long
yeah.
as
As long as it's not a hindrance.
Well, that's
As long as they don't accept it as a hindrance.
Oh, that's also true.
I'm sorry.
I got a top thoughts Bear
It's going to be all.
She talks about how like with that she does the best not to get near the
Are you senior next year?
giant word. I was thinking actually got I'm thinking about that.
I was a freshman last year. But I'm still working. But I'm turning 15 in August. So like, who's memorized in order of appearance? Did you do that? Everything in order of
I do
appearance.
individuals.
That's how I learned it. Dad, you're not as bad.
Alright, and on the table, on ones like this,
So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 3, 4 seniors to kick out of your way.
I do. That's true. I'll take
one
this
of which
spot.
is a teammate. Solomon, do you like the buzzing style?
I'm using it right
No,
now.
Sheldon, you can't sit at the table this year.
I saved it for you.
No, Sheldon.
No, Sheldon. Am I allowed to?
No, you were so distracted
I do want a red
during
seat.
the
I do want a red seat.
It's on video.
Show me proof. Right now.
Like that buzzing style? This is how I'm gonna buzz and I'm gonna buzz and
I don't
answer
have
the whole
time to
time.
entertain small favors.
What?
I forgot to voice it.
Ryan's the same way. He's recorded like 4 days.
What about
No, bro.
Jaden, for real, congrats, bro. Like, that's awesome. I was really happy for you.
Call Glory again. Call Glory again. Glory.
So maybe when she comes in, we'll sing like Glory, Glory, Hallelujah.
Oh yeah.
Glory, Hallelujah.
Glory Stevens. Thank you.
Hey, wait, Joe, are we actually gonna do that? Oh. Congrats, Jazz. Glory, glory, hallelujah.
Why aren't you calling her? That's your
I literally
sister.
do not remember.
Everybody don't know that I was.
Before we start the match of death, we have a stand-up comedian with us. It's a long fall from up there. So I'm a pastor, actually, but I do stand-up comedy from time to time. And I'll just be honest, I'm not as super. I didn't really know I was doing this beforehand, so it's not. And this is not easy. This is not like writing questions. You can't just finish everything with what, where, when. So I'm just gonna try to be okay. You good with that? You good with that?
Yeah. No heckling.
So yeah, so Bible quiz. I was in Bible quiz when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, and that was like 49 years ago when you had to stand up and yell your name to be buzzed in. Back you guys were in it, right? Were you? When the appendix and Powell started, they didn't have the chairs. You had to just like squat and stand up. Anyway, yeah. But so I homeschooled. I don't really fit the. Here's the deal. Let me say this about you guys. I love Bible quiz kids, and here's why. You're super respectful to your parents. You're super respectful to your teachers, your youth pastors, and for over half of you, those are all the same two people. Again, I was a homeschooler, so I can make fun of homeschoolers a little bit. I didn't quite fit the profile. I was an only child, so that's not really big among homeschoolers. You know what I'm saying? I mean, ask the Brookbanks. Barney has been doing Bible quiz for over 30 years, and if he started today, when he finished, 30 years from now, there would still be Brookbanks and Powell kids sitting in the chair. They've got 4 at home that they don't bring, and they haven't found enough biblical characters to name them yet. So when they get that's like a whole chapter analysis question right there. How many? Anyway, well, are they here? You guys here? Where's the Brookbanks? Yeah! And like the Powells, like one year you see like a 4-foot blonde kid in a chair, little legs dangling, and the next year he's like 6'5", and there's another 4-foot blonde kid that looks exactly the same, like a copy machine at home that obviously ran out of toner. Yes, Hey, I asked if I could joke about you guys. I love it. Your mom is amazing. She's the matron of Junior Bible Quiz. Bible Quiz is like math Olympics, but for smart people. You know what I'm saying? That's what you guys do. And so I was, like I said, I was an only child. I was a homeschooler. It was lonely. I actually, unlike most of you guys, there are a lot of you teams in this room, like the Ramses, I've actually had to quiz with other people's families. Owls, Ramses, all you guys. Don't worry, you're done with Barajas after next year. So anyway, I'm sorry.
You can have some more.
Joseph goes, maybe. Bro, pass your classes, man. Come on, let's go. But I was a salutatorian. Don't worry, I was good. Look, here's the thing. I think homeschoolers, and I'm finishing up here. Homeschoolers kind of get a weird rap. Like, here's what I thought. When I was in Bible quiz, I was a homeschooler, but I thought I was the cool Bible quizzer. Most people would say that's kind of an oxymoron, like if you jumbo shrimp. I get it. But there is a couple of cool. I mean, there's some people here. I don't want to. I know that he looks like he woke up and he just kind of got out of bed and went like this with his hair. But isn't Simeon like the coolest? Like he wakes up and goes. Oh, sorry. I had buttons. I would unbutton them, not hey. Let me say this. I only do that, Simeon, because just like everybody else, I want you very, very much. I love you guys. Thank you guys.
So, I give away prizes and gift cards and stuff like that. So on the way up here, I stopped at an antique mall and I found a 100-year-old dollar bill. Okay, let's get started. Welcome to the match of death.
Yeah.
All right. Who has never been to a match of death before? All right. Yeah. So basically, we started this about 15 years ago. Sort of the last thing of nationals after the banquet, kind of a fun match with some funny questions, just to wind everything down. So Josh Gallo is here, one of the riders. We thanked him earlier. We're going to roast him now. All right. So I wanted to thank a few people. So I usually get Chick-fil-A gift cards. I did get some from Cindy Mefford and left them at my house. So I'm going to have to get a bunch of addresses and mail them out. But I did. Patty Smith also got me some. These are some Burger King and Steak and Shake gift cards too. So I do have some stuff.
I like steak and shake.
Yeah. Ask me about my Steak and Shake experience.
Oh dear.
Okay. So before we get started, I wanted to mention these books are very special to me this particular last year. So there's been a lot of people that passed away, and just in the last 2 days, a former person that I quizzed against, Steve Patient, lost his son, teenage son, and Tom Ferguson also lost his daughter yesterday. And I know Doug Black lost his daughter. And personally in my life, my youth pastor when I was a quizzer, he passed away about a month ago, and my dad passed in November. So, the fact that you can read in here, "We do not grieve as the world grieves. We know we're going to see them again." That's been a real blessing. But my dad really loved Bible quiz. He kind of had he didn't come to a lot of Bible quiz matches, but he had this reputation at Evangel as being like one of the hardest professors, just asking insanely hard questions on tests. So, I mean, maybe that's where I get this from. So, but yeah, I just, from the bottom of my heart, my family and I thank you for all the notes that you passed me, throughout the year. Everyone who's talked to me at nationals, I really appreciate it. So, thank you. All right. Let's see. So I think around question 15, we're going to do a break to give out some gift cards. So the things I'm going to do, best team name. So this can be like a team name that you've had or heard throughout the year. Dumbest contest. Best portion art. Whoever has the portion in the best shape and the worst shape. And best shape means like you have to have bought it at the beginning of the season and it's still like in immaculate shape. So I actually like just got this and it's already a little bent.
Oh dear.
But okay, earliest done with the material and most verses done of Romans and James. So if you're really enterprising, you know, during the match, you can memorize a couple more verses. Okay, let's see. Jesse, do you want to open us in prayer?
Absolutely. Dear Lord, thank you for this night. Thank you for all the dedication and sacrifice and time invested that's represented here at this table. I pray that you would bless everyone in this room immensely. Let us have a whole lot of fun. And let this be one of the quickest matches of death ever. Amen.
Not gonna happen.
No, that means correct answers.
Yeah. Okay, and you know, just so you know, this is very lighthearted. You know, some of these will give you plenty of extra time to answer. There's introductory remarks you've never heard of in here, so and also, you know, often for the longer answers where we're not able to follow, we let the room vote, kind of like, you know, they did in the Coliseum, thumbs up, thumbs down. So it's the match of death, you know. All right, is everybody ready? All right, this question is just for Josh Gallows. Stand up.
Roasting begins now.
All right, question number 0 for 10 points. 2-part question, 8-part answer. Which books did Paul write, and which books did John write?
1 Thessalonians, 2 Thessalonians, 1 Timothy, 2 Timothy, Titus were written by Paul. And then I think 1 John, 2 John, and 3 John were written by John.
Okay. Yes, good job.
You gotta get 10 points for that.
Yep.
Let's go.
All right. Now this is now for the people at the table. Question number 1 for 30 points. Statement and 6-part question, 11-part chapter analysis answer from separate verses. More than any other book he wrote, in these books, Paul had cause to negatively describe certain named individuals. Who did he specifically call blasphemers, sinner, deserters, godless, depraved, and a harmer? Green 1.
Hymenaeus Alexander, Demas Alexander, Phygelus Hermogenes, Hymenaeus Philetus, Johnny Jambres, Cain.
Judges? All right. Sorry, it's incorrect. For minus 15, does anyone know what she missed?
The answer, please.
The sinner.
The sinner. Genesis.
Adam. No, Eve. We'll take it.
Oh, and you know what? I actually realized I forgot to read some new rules.
Oh, rules.
So you all know that the contesting rules were tweaked throughout the year, incorporating new suggestions and a tournament. So Lucas actually provided me with a couple of new rules. This is kind of a preview for next year. So conferring, only the quizzer who isn't ruled to contest may not confer. Conferring is only allowed with the team members at the table along with a spectator of choice. The spectator is only allowed to talk about the score and can only bring an open mind to the table. However, the spectator is not allowed to say anything about a contest, or it is a 10-point foul twice times. When a team initiates a contest, the timekeeper will first set a 3-minute timer. Upon expiration, if the team has an available timeout, they must elect to use the timeout instead of continuing the contest. In this case, no additional timeouts will be given, a timeout will be deducted, an unsuccessful contest will be given, and the match will pause for 1 more minute. If the team elects to continue the contest, either by starting to present before the 5-second post 1 minute time expires, or by stating their intention to resume the match after the timer expires, they will be given 5 seconds to present after the 30-second timer expires. Teams are only allowed a minimum of 2 rebuttals of successful contests. If a team ignores this rule and continues to rebut a subsequent successful contest, they will be given a 5-point foul. No further fouls will be assessed if a team attempts to rebut after receiving the initial foul. Everybody got that?
Got it.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause they're going to change them up anyway.
Yeah.
Read it again.
Next time, I
think I should get
All
to
right.
redo my question.
Okay. So minus 15, and we'll move on. Question number 2 for 20 points. Statement in Gen Z slang quotation question that Joey doesn't really understand. In Gen Z slang, the phrase no cap is used to indicate that the speaker is not lying to you. Following this very flawed logic, quote the verse that indicates the interruption. Green 3.
That indicates that Paul was not a Gen Z and writes it in all caps. Here's my greeting in my own handwriting. Paul, I did this and all my lists are who they are for me.
And close enough. Correct. All right. Question number 3 for 20 points. 2-part singing question from consecutive verses of the King James Version.
Oh.
Sing 1 John 4, 7, and 8. Green 2.
Dear friends.
No. Does someone at the table want to do it? Does someone at the table know how to actually do it?
I'm gonna feed off of Hansel. Actually, alright. I'm gonna try. Beloved, let us continue to love one another, for our love cometh from God.
No. Okay. You both missed the points. Does someone in the audience want to do it? Yes.
Oh, you got it, Hansel. Beloved, let us love one another. For love
Love of God, and everyone that loveth is born of God.
You love it not, no, not God, for God is love.
Oh.
Beloved, let us love one another. 1 John 4, 7, and 8.
Thank you.
Yeah!
Give Hansel the points too.
All right.
Got it.
Next question. Question number 4 for 20 points. Statement in essence question from 2 Timothy. One verse seems to imply that people's facial hygiene habits will be disgusting in the future. Give this verse. Green 2.
So lost. Well, we tried.
Okay. I tried.
It was
Yeah,
not interrupted.
It wasn't interrupted, but first person to buzz in can answer. Yeah.
For a time is coming when people no longer listen to sound of wholesome teaching, they will follow their own desires and will look for teachers who will tell them whatever their itching ears want to hear.
That's correct for 12. He figured it out. All right. Question number 5 for 40 points. Statement and absurd textual extrapolation question. 12-part chapter analysis answer from separate verses. Of all the geographical locations named, we can only prove from these books that Paul had visited 12 of them. Name them. All right. So the notes that actually prove these is like, that long on the page. So thanks, Greg. All right. Okay, so this next one, you have to answer the questions in order. Question number 6 for 20 points. 5-part question, 20-part answer. besides Eubulus, who sent greetings, besides Pudens, who sent greetings, besides Linus, who sent greetings, besides interruption? Green 4.
Besides Claudia, who sent greetings, and besides all the brothers and sisters who sent greetings. Pudens, Linus, Claudia, and other brothers and sisters. Eubulus, Linus, Claudia, and other brothers and sisters. Eubulus, Pudens, Claudia, and all the brothers and sisters. Eubulus, Pudens, Linus, and all the brothers and sisters. Eubulus, Pudens, Linus, Claudia.
That's correct for 20. All right, I want to poll the room. So on these besides questions, can you say the besides word?
No.
Wait. Who says no?
No.
Who says yes? You're all wrong. All right.
So it's not no or yes.
All right. Next question. This one has quoting bee rules. That means I give you random verses. You have to give them in order. Don't interrupt this. Question number 7 for 40 points. 5-part quotation question from separate verses. Quote Titus 3:13, 1 Timothy 1:17, 1 Thessalonians 4:7, 2 Timothy 3:7, and 1 John 3:9. Do you want to try?
I forgot the last one. But I
The last one?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, no.
You don't want to do it. Okay.
I was about to say give her 32 points, but
all right. You know, Abby, I think she did 7 in one of these matches.
Titus 3:13,
Yeah.
1 Timothy 1:17, 1 Timothy, 1 Thessalonians 4:7, 1 Timothy 3:7, then was 1
Second
It
Timothy.
was 2 Timothy 3. Okay. We'll move on. All right.
So you should give them half credit if they could repeat all the references.
Yes. All right, we'll move on to question 8. Question number 8 for 20 points. 4-part Josh parody question. Give a complete answer from 5. Sorry, I edited this question earlier, so
Okay.
we'll start again. Question number 8 for 20 points. 4-part Josh parody question. Give a complete answer from 4 consecutive verses. According to verses 2, 3, 4, and 5, what did the author say? Green 2.
As we pray to our God and Father about you, we can't help but thank God for you because your faith is flourishing and your love for one another is overflowing. We know, dear brothers and sisters, that God loves you and instructs you to be his own people, for him by the good news is not only with words but also with power for the Holy Spirit, you foolishness that will be said of you, and you know of our concern for you from the way we lived when we were with you.
Okay, I'm going to let the room judge the correctness. That the answer could come from any verses 2 through 5 in the entire book.
Oh,
Is it good?
Yeah.
All right, correct. Good job.
any 4 verses.
So, yes, any verses 2 through 5 were an acceptable answer to that. All right, next question. Question number 9 for 20 points. Statement and essence question, 2-part answer from separate verses of 1 Timothy chapter 1. Prime examples are mentioned. Interruption. Green 2.
In one verse, give this word.
Sorry. Let's start again. Question number 9 for 20 points. Statement and essence question, 2-part answer from separate verses of 1 Timothy chapter 1. Interruption. Green 4.
Prime examples are mentioned in 2 verses. Give these verses. But God have mercy on me, said Christ Jesus, could use me as a prime example of great patience to believe in the worst sinners. Then others realize that they can believe in him and receive eternal life. Hymenaeus and Alexander, 2 examples to the men who had the mobility and still learned to blaspheme God.
Yeah, that's correct for 20. I'd like to point out 2 is a prime number.
Oh. Okay. I was wondering. I was like, that was good.
You're talking to a mathematician.
Yeah.
All right.
That was good.
Question number 10 for 10 points. Statement and 28-part question. To describe our feelings about the questions this year, we have once again come up with a list of unique words to describe them. In which chapter will you find the unique word terrors, trickery, gaps, cheat, asleep, hardships, condemned, tired, insolence, controversy, disgraced, deceptive, criticism, harmful, tears, ignorant, reckless, abandoned, wild, criticized, unproductive, fooling, blinded, bold, punishment, burdensome, deceiver, and personal. Green 1.
1 Thessalonians 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 Thessalonians 1, 2, 3. 1 Timothy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 Timothy 1, 2, 3, 4. Titus 1, 2, 3. 1 John 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 John 1. 3 John 1.
That's correct. Okay. This next one's one of my favorites. Question number 11 for 20 points. Two-part question. Give a complete answer from separate portions. How does 1 John 1, 5... I'm going to start again because you're not going to be able to figure it out from there anyway. So, question number 11 for 20 points. Two-part question. Give a complete answer from separate portions. How does 1 John 1, 5 contrast light and darkness? And how does the Gospel of John 1, 5 contrast light and darkness? Red 1.
This is the message we heard from Jesus and now declare to you, God is light and there is no darkness in him at all. The light shines bright in the darkness and the darkness does not overcome it.
That's correct for 20.
What are the scoring goals for this? Am I just keeping a running total?
Yeah.
Do I have to keep
Yeah, no quiz outs.
You lucky dog.
Yep. All right. Yeah, isn't that an amazing coincidence? Yeah. I thought it was. Okay. Question number 12 for 20 points. Josh parody question, statement and question, three-part chapter analysis answer from separate verses. One geographical location and two individuals contain three consecutive vowels. List them. Green 2.
Achaia.
Sorry, it's incorrect for -10. Does anybody know the other two?
Sherry does.
Wait.
Arminius.
Arminius. Let's go.
Oh, and then Onesiphorus.
No, not Onesiphorus. It was, I was just thinking of it. No. Hymenaeus.
Guys.
I already said it.
Hymenaeus.
Hymenaeus and Gaius.
Gaius and Achaia.
Yes. Okay. Everybody at the table gets 1 point.
Let's go!
Not only a -5. Four.
Sorry, Caitlin. All right, so you guys see the note on this?
Hey, I learned math the same place you learned math.
You did.
Calm down now.
Yep. You see what we're going to do? Okay. All right. Question number 13 for 20 points. Statement and essence question. Perhaps after presenting a somewhat borderline contest, you might feel the judges are wasting your time with endless discussion. Interruption. Green 4.
Give the verse that mentions wasting time with endless discussion. Don't let them waste their time in endless discussion of myths and spiritual pedigrees. These things only lead to meaningless speculations which don't help people live a life of faith in God.
Sorry, it's incorrect for -10. It was interrupted. Question number 13 for 20 points. Statement and essence question. Perhaps after presenting a somewhat borderline contest, you might feel the judges are wasting your time with endless discussion. Give the verse that mentions endless. Interruption. Red 1.
Endless discussions. Don't let them waste their time in endless discussion of myths and spiritual pedigrees. These things only lead to meaningless speculations which don't help people live a life of faith in God.
Sorry, that's also incorrect for -10. Do you want to confer?
Yes, please.
Okay. Do you want to confer?
Taking a contest.
No.
Oh yeah, can we have a
You
validity?
should contest.
You should
contest.
Can I change my decision?
Yes.
Contest, please.
Okay.
All right. Dear judges, good night. I'm contesting on the correctness of my answer. We know that the answer was, or the question was asking, give an essence the verse that mentions endless
Do
discussion.
you want to continue?
Yes, please. That mentions We know the question was asking given essence a verse that contains that mentions endless discussions, and I know at this point Joe is trying to waste my time, so I feel like because of that I should get right to the point and be considered correct because I gave the answer. And even as it says in the rulebook, page 17, interrupted questions number 1. The completion of an interrupted question is correct when it requires the same answer, does not contain incorrect information, agrees with the introductory remarks, and asks the same basic question. I asked the same basic question, it's just for some reason Joe wanted something different, so I believe I should be getting correct. Thank you.
Okay.
Anyone rebuttaling?
All right, let's rule on the contest. Heads to accept, tails to deny.
Nice.
Let's talk. So how are you guys doing?
I'm kind of hungry. I want to
Yeah.
go steak and shake cards. We'll go get something good.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ooh.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you hear?
I heard him plural this word.
No, he definitely didn't. I think you're wrong. How about you?
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. Okay.
That cookie's good.
Should we get a coordinator for this?
Who's the
Is
coordinator?
Paul in the room? Who's the I'm the coordinator for the basketball, so you know.
Oh!
Yeah.
Hey, can we get a coordinator here?
Yeah.
They're all asleep.
I don't know. Seen any good movies lately?
Puss in Boots.
Oh yeah. How about you?
No, I want to see that new Oppenheimer movie though.
Oh yeah.
I'm obsessed with
sounds
atomic
pretty good.
energy.
I actually heard that there's this new Gen Z thing where you watch Barbie movie and then the Oppenheimer movie back to back.
Oh my
Cool.
It's called Barbenheimer.
Barbenheimer.
Your generation's really weird.
That's
So,
right.
all right, let's roll again.
All right.
Oh, we better.
Okay. Heads to accept, tails to deny. Contest accepted. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna give you the points and you the points too. So.
Let's go, Toby.
All right. Question number 14 for 30 points, 58-part answer. Besides the books being studied, the Bible contains which books?
Oh.
Red 4.
All right, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, Ruth, 1st, 2nd Samuel, 1st, 2nd Samuel, 1st, 2nd Kings, 1st, 2nd Chronicles, Ezra, Nehemiah, Esther, Job, Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Song of Solomon, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Lamentations, Ezekiel, Daniel, Hosea, Joel, Amos, Obadiah, Jonah, Micah, Nahum, Habakkuk, Zephaniah, Haggai, Zechariah, Malachi, Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Acts, Romans, 1st, 2nd Corinthians, 1st, 2nd Corinthians, Galatians, Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians, Philemon, Hebrews, James, 1st, 2nd Peter, Jude, Revelation.
All right,
I give it to him. I give it.
Yeah, I'll give it to him. So, you should have sung them. Yeah. So you know when I try doing that, every time I get to Galatians, Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians, I always want to say Philemon next, right? I also always want to say like James just immediately after Romans. It drives me crazy. All right. Okay, so I got to open the portion because I just edited this question, so give me a sec. Okay. Question number 15 for 20 points. Statement in essence question, 2-part answer from separate verses. One verse in the portion has a slightly smaller font, and one verse in the portion has a slightly larger font. Interruption, red 4.
Has a larger font. Give the verse with the smaller font and the verse with a larger font. Dear friend, don't let this bad example influence you. Follow only what is good. Remember that those who do good prove that they are God's children, those who do evil prove that they do not know God. I wrote to the church by this, but thy attributes are less to be a leader refuse to have anything to do with us. Shoot, it's the other one.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect for minus 10, and it was interrupted, and you did make it a 2-part question, so anyway. Question number 15 for 20 points. Statement in essence question, 2-part answer from separate verses. One verse in the portion has a slightly smaller font, and one verse in the portion has a slightly larger font than any other verse. Give these verses. Green 1.
if anyone comes to your meeting and does not teach the truth about Christ, don't invite that person into your home or give any kind of encouragement. Dear friend, don't let this bad example influence you. Follow his good, remember those who do good prove that they are God, and then those who do evil prove that they do not know God.
Okay, where was your first
It was
verse from?
2 John 1:10. I'm not even knowing.
2 John 1:10.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get out a ruler. I don't think so. No. Okay. Does anyone know what the smaller font verse is?
Oh wait, hold on. Is it verse 12?
Third John.
No.
No.
Oh.
Wait.
Anybody?
What? It's literally.
It's First Timothy.
Third John 12.
1 Timothy.
1 Timothy.
First Timothy.
1 Timothy 5:24.
Is the one that's.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, technically 25 is the same font too, I think.
Which one?
25 is the same font too. 1 Timothy 5:25.
No, the first. Yeah. I'm gonna contest this.
Contest it.
We can't contest additional
You
answers.
can't. Yeah. There's potentially additional answers, and unless you have a ruler, you can't prove it. So, all right, time to take a break. All right. Okay, who has the best team name for the year? Yes.
Adam first and Eve.
Okay.
Toxic masculinity.
Toxic. Okay.
Actually not bad.
That was pretty good.
You should know this. I like that. I can't hear you. Grace, Mercy, and Cheeseheads. Yes.
Pretending to be your friends.
Pretend. Okay. Okay.
Don't know what they were talking about, even though they speak so confidently.
I kind of like that one.
Gullible worms with elaborate hairstyles.
All right, I'm giving it to you guys. So, is there another answer that?
Toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
That'd be my team, bro.
Yeah. All right.
Questions that did me much harm. Reread problems.
I agree.
Okay. All right. Dumbest contest. Who has an entry for that?
I can't say that out loud.
Yeah. Okay, Simeon. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Because it rhymes with love, right? You just have to be a little deaf, you know.
All right, Simmy, come get your card.
All right, come on. Who has the best portion art?
That's hard.
It has pictures on the inside.
Okay.
Show them what I did.
What else do we have?
I have an office
There's
supply.
another one over here.
Inside, you'll find a tea bag, a piece of gum, a pencil, a notepad, and in the back, a hair doodle.
A tea
And
bag?
for just $19.99, you can pre-order yours and get an exclusive 20% off.
All right. Oh, you've got one too.
Shaving cream with food coloring in it. And you
Shape-
swirl it around.
Oh wow.
That's kind of sick.
Okay, that's pretty cool. All right, so yes. Oh, okay. All of these are good. I kind of like what was the one with the stuff inside?
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
Italian.
Okay. Whose portion is in the what? This is the
I've had it from the beginning of the year. That's
the
William.
portion that's in the best shape. Okay. This is still I don't see any like creased corners or anything like that.
Oh, mine's kind of creased actually.
This is no yours has now you've laminated yours, so
That doesn't count.
Whoa.
That doesn't count.
a bunch of stuff fell out from
Are
inside.
all those pictures of your family? Every single one?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
This one.
This one. Oh wow. Look at this. Like the color is still really dark. Hasn't been like
original?
left in the sun. I think this one wins. All right. That's yours. Okay. And who is in the worst shape?
Someone hand the page. Just hand him the page, and that's all you got.
That was forcing you just to wipe it up. It's definitely the worst. Savage.
All right. Who finished the material the earliest?
No, probably Shaylee.
When did you finish yours?
Did anybody finish before in 2022?
Nobody? Really?
Nobody. Sheldon wasn't quizzing, you know.
Sheldon finished like October.
Sheldon doesn't count.
Yeah.
I don't remember when, but like it was.
What was your last chapter signed off?
31st of December. Anyone else in 22?
What was my last one?
Did that page fall out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, I'm just checking.
Yeah.
Mine was
November? Okay. Anybody before 7, 8, 22? Wow, okay. Well, I think that wins.
Right here is 1996. Finished in July.
Wait, who memorized this in 1996? Like these books?
No, it was Romans and James.
Well, so I don't know if anyone's noticed. I'm actually wearing a 1996 Nationals T-shirt.
Oh,
Who else was there?
Oh, Hebrews, that's what it was.
Yeah, those guys. The copy dicks are basically it.
Of course.
But, yeah, you know this used to fit me a little bit better. But, okay, and so I'm out of gift cards right now. But who has the most verses of Romans and James?
I probably had like 5.
Courtney does. He's quoted to me the first.
I have Romans 3:23, 6:23,
Oh
10,
no,
9,
no. So is
10,
there?
9, James 1:22, 8:38, 39.
No. JBQ verses don't
Oh,
count.
come.
It has to be consecutive verses from the start. Yeah.
Mine's Ethan.
I think it's East.
Where's Ethan at? Is he here?
He's asleep. He has like 10.
He has 10.
14. Anybody more than 14?
You have to say them though.
Yeah. 23. Anyone more than 23?
Do it.
23.
Josh, did you start studying Romans yet?
Yeah, the first 20. From the start. of
23
Romans.
going once. Yeah.
Yes.
Going twice on 23. Sold.
Okay. Good job. All right. So basically, you'll have to come to me after the match. Give me an address. I'll mail out the Chick-fil-A after that. Okay. All right. So I think that's all that I have for that. We still have another 10 questions.
I felt like this part's gonna be.
So I actually made a mistake and I wrote 2 question 16s, so not this one. Okay? All right. Question number 16 for 10 points. Josh parody question. After initially naming Paul, but not immediately after, in fact, quite a long ways after, like you may think it's a long ways down to the chemist, but that's just peanuts to this. Now that I think about it, we actually switched to a completely different author whose secret...
He wasn't even halfway through the statement.
You really want to try?
Well, let's do it. Who secretly just stepped in? Who was it, John?
No.
Oh.
All right. Question number 16 for 10 points. Josh parody question. After initially naming Paul, but not immediately after, in fact, quite a long ways after, like you may think it's a long way down to the chemist, but that's just peanuts to this. Now that I think about it, we actually switched to a completely different author who secretly inserted himself in his gospel as the apostle whom Jesus loved, and to books which he wrote quite a long time later, but not as long as his revelation while exiled on the Isle of Patmos when he shared a vision of the apocalypse. And as a matter of fact, the answer to this question comes from the 3rd epistle he wrote, which is a rather short book of the Bible with only 15 verses. And you really don't want it.
Share my pain, boy.
All right, I will keep reading. And actually, even from the last verse where he says 16 words, then ends the material this year with a single word, which is also an answer to this question, the author says what? Okay, read 3. How's your fingers? Last word of the book. It's correct for 10. All right, so this is the one we told you.
How many points do I get for that?
10.
Okay.
10 is fine.
Yes.
Yes.
You had -5, so 5.
Okay. Question number 16 for 30 points. Statement and question give 11 complete answers from 10 separate verses. Paul gave 11 commands that begin with the word don't. Give these commands.
I forgot.
Is there anybody in the room that wants to answer this question?
Oh, we got one back there.
Somebody who's laying down. Somebody who tried answering it in the one-on-one final.
Yeah!
No, this is for Josiah. Get up, Josiah. Okay, so Josiah missed out on this match by 5 points.
Yeah!
All right, so we're going to let him answer this. All the don't commands.
By Paul?
Yes.
Okay. Don't be so easily shaken, along with the day of the Lord is begun. Don't believe in even if the game God spiritual vision, revelation, and letters supposedly from us. Some people by what they say for that day will not come with the great rebellion against God, the man who lost the secret of the one of his instruction. Don't think of them as enemies, but when you measure with a brother or sister, don't let anyone don't let them waste time on this discussion. This is better grace. These things only lead to many speculations, which don't people live like faith in God. Don't let anyone think less of you because you're young, meaning to all believe in what you say and the way you live, and you love your faith and your parity. Don't drink only water. And don't be ashamed of me either. Again, I said don't get involved in fluctuating arguments, only start fights. Don't let anyone disregard what you say.
2 Timothy 4:5.
Don't be ashamed to tell others about our Lord. But I can't think of it.
2 Timothy 4:5.
But you should keep proclaiming my name to Don't be afraid to suffer for the Lord.
That's correct.
That's so
Okay. I'm going to give a chapter locator on this. All right. Question number 17 for 20 points. Statement and quotation question from 2 Timothy. I said the wrong one. Question number 17 for 20 points. Statement and quotation question from 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. One verse describes what it's like to talk privately in a contest with a coach or teammate with severe halitosis. Quote this verse. 3 and 2.
Then the Lord Jesus will appear from heaven. Then the man of lawlessness will be revealed, but the Lord Jesus will slay him with the breath of his mouth and destroy him by the splendor of his coming.
Okay,
You
well,
got it.
Sure, yeah.
It's late. He pulled it. You had to know what halitosis was.
Yep.
Very good. Very good.
That was good.
All right.
Good rhyme.
Be ready for this. Okay. Question number 18 for 80 points, essence completion question. Finish this one chapter book in the one which follows, quote, this. Read 4.
This letters from Johnny and our mighty translation to Jerusalem, love the truth as ever, everyone knows the truth. Because the truth will be with us forever, grace, mercy, will come from God. The Father, for Jesus Christ, come Father, will continue to be with us, will be to the left, how it was meant to be true, finally, according to the Father commanded. How much different we love one another, non new commandment, one we from the beginning, one mutual without commandments, and commands to love one another. To shoot from the beginning, I said, to take many seeds that are gone into the world, and now the Jesus Christ committed by the such praise and Antichrist. Watch as you know this word, because it's so hard to achieve, we just receive for reward. anyone who wants to wait for the season, the Lord God, but anyone may teach you guys has a reason for the Father and the Son. If anyone comes to me, does not teach you to love Christ and fight the person. Don't let them sin to homework, get any God of encourage anyone encourages to do God's part in the evil work. Have us mistaken by don't to do with paper name cards, visit you and talk with face to face, and will be complete grace and show you. Children are such as by God, the substance of the unwanted gospel, different one of the truth. Different of always what they do, something when you're trying to space, some shall teach pieces from maybe have a bit of my faithfulness, and they live according to truth. I cannot know greater joy that the my children following the truth. Different you make you got me, give the chapter special, even though they changed it to you, they have the church of people, they tried friendship. Please keep you provided for such teachers and men, please God for their chapter for Lord, they send after people not believe, so we are such a warrior so that we can be the part of as they teach the truth. However, to the church but this, but that just let's be believe if anything to do with us when I come our person these do in the evil these we getting against us. Not only does you people come help these us not how they do how they put them on the church. Different those bodies what you follow us go remember that they do good for the day God so they do evil for the name of God. I must be sad to make it out the truth and tell us because it's safe for him. And you know those things I must be said but don't body with pen and eat for hope to see you soon and that we'll talk face to face. Peace be with your friends each and their greetings. Please get on person to be easy for friends there.
That's correct. So that was a minute and a half.
Oh.
Do you need a second?
No. I mean, there's water outside. Can I be excused real quick?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So it'd be funny if while he's gone, everybody gets up.
Wait, everyone should switch seats.
Yeah, everyone switch seats.
Wait.
No. We'll switch them back. Oh. Okay.
We weren't talking about you.
All right, you okay?
I'm okay.
All right. I need to open up my phone for this next one.
Oh no.
Talk amongst yourselves.
All right, what question is going to be?
Caitlin, what is your first say?
No idea.
Okay. This is a bonus follow-up question, so you get first shot at it, and anybody else can get this. Bonus follow-up for 50 points. Finish the next book.
Oh my Lord, no. It's Jude, but I forgot it.
Does anyone want to try? Give us a couple verses of Jude.
Jesse?
Go ahead.
It's on it. It's like the servant Jesus Christ and our brother James.
Oh, wait, no.
Called our loving God the Father and kept our Jesus Christ. Mercy, peace, and love.
I just realized that there's water.
And yours forever.
In abundance, yes.
Abundance.
That's a section.
That's 2 verses. It's like. What's the section called?
The section title is "The Sin and Doom of Ungodly People."
That's it. I'll give you 2. That's it.
All right. We'll give him like 10 points. 10 points. I think that's fair. You know, last time we did this, I think Abby got about I don't know, like halfway through the chapter or something like that. She was a machine. So all right. So this next one, there is a game that we played earlier. It's called Poetry for Neanderthals. Yeah. So the same rules apply. So you can only answer with 1-syllable words. Okay. And I gotta look this up. Okay. So question number 19 for 20 points, essence question from 1 John chapter 1. Using only 1-syllable words, give the 4-verse section titled Introduction. Okay, so before you start, if you say a 2-syllable word, we'll pass it to the next person. Yeah, you can whack them with the scripture.
You're up. No, you're the
Okay.
Oh wait, I need an actual.
Go.
That's unfortunate.
We say to you, one who be from birth, we see with eyes and touch with us hands. He is word of life. This one who is life was shown to us, and now we say to you, he is the one who is life. He was with Dad, and then shown to us. We say to you what we hear and see. So that you may like us, and we like you, and we like Dad. We write things so you be glad.
All right.
All right. That was really good. Okay, that's 20 points for him. Okay. All right. All right. Question number 20 for 20 points. Josh parody question, statement and two-part question, 8-part answer. The end notes contain 4 Greek words. List them and their English equivalents.
Seamus. Can I ask you?
Wait. Okay. Seamus, do you know him?
I know a few. I don't know all of them.
There's only 4, Seamus.
It's like a few. With his brothers and sisters, and then Adelphos, which is maybe dear children or dear brothers and sisters. And
There's a couple of names
you
also.
got Priska, which is Priscilla, and stop telling me the answer. Silvus, which is Silas.
Sylvanus, yes.
Oh,
Yes. So I actually did check with Michael Pearson to make sure about that. He also looked up what Epimenides translates as. I forget what it was, but all right. So I'll send you a gift card.
They give points.
You're saying we should have like audience points?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I should get those points because I'm his sister.
No. Hand-me-downs, yeah. All right. Next question. Question number 21 for 40 points, 13-part chapter analysis answer from separate verses. Which, interruption? Read 2.
Which questions are contained? Don't you, my dear brothers and sisters, harder among you? Don't you, brother, told you about this when I was with you? For making a mention of the household, you take care of God's church. After all, because simple will be a problem of kindness, therefore, what Jesus returns. Has he brought the children, which kindness and deserve believes, humbly shut those in trouble? Has he already ready to do good? And who's lying? Why did he kill him? Who wins about against the word of someone that's not money? Live no sin, brothers and sisters, neither shows no compassion on God's love. Be the person who says, I love God, hates no believe that person's life, for you don't believe, but see, God who cannot see. Has she brought up a shed while she been kind to say this, says I believe humbly, as she helped those in trouble, she always ready to do good. After all, what gives us hope and joy? I think I said them all.
Judges?
I think you did.
All right. That's correct. Good job. You know, sometimes we kind of fudge the time, you know, to make sure, but I think he actually did get that in.
Seconds.
Yeah, he got them all in really good. All right. This next question is what we call a throwback question.
You already had one of those.
And I'll give you some extra time for this. So, question number 22 for 40 points, throwback essence question. Given essence the 17-verse section titled "The Genealogy." Interruption. Green 2.
The genealogy of Jesus the Messiah. This is the genealogy of Jesus the Messiah, the son of David, the son of Abraham.
It's the easy one.
Can I pass it to Sheldon?
No.
Hey, pass it to me.
I can pass it to Sam.
Can anyone at the table do it?
I got it.
Okay. I saw Shaylee's hand first, so All right, go.
This is genealogy of Jesus, Messiah, the son of David, the son of Abraham. Abraham was the father of Isaac, Isaac the father of Jacob, Jacob the father of Judah, his brothers, Judah the father of Perez and Zerah, whose mother was Tamar, Perez the father of Hezron, Hezron the father of Ram, Ram the father of Benadab, Benadab the father of Nishon, Nishon the father of Salmon, Salmon the father of Boaz, whose mother was Rahab, Rahab was the father of, Solomon the father of Rehoboam, Rehoboam the father of Abijah, Abijah the father of Asa. Oh, I skipped some.
Boaz.
Wait. I can,
Start again at Boaz.
wait. Boaz the father of, wait. This is the idea of Jesus, the Messiah, the son of David, son of Abraham. Abraham was the father of Isaac, Isaac the father of Jacob, Jacob the father of Judah, the father of Judah, the father of Hezron, Hezron the father of Ram, Ram the father of Benadab, Benadab the father of Nishon, Nishon the father of Salmon, Salmon the father of Boaz, whose mother was Ruth.
Somebody else pick it up at the table. Go.
Wait, can I start from the beginning?
Yes.
This is the genealogy of Jesus, the Messiah, the son of David, the son of Abraham. Abraham was the father of Isaac, Isaac the father of Jacob, Jacob the father of Judah, his brothers, Judah the father of Perez and Zerah, his mother was Tamar, Perez the father of Hezron, Hezron the father of Ram, Ram the father of Abinadab, Abinadab the father of Nashon, Nashon the father of Salmon, Salmon the father of Boaz, whose mother was Rahab, Boaz the father of Obed, whose mother was Ruth, Obed the father of Jesse, Jesse the father of King David. David was the father of Solomon, whose mother had been Uriah's wife. Solomon the father of Rehoboam, Rehoboam the father of Abijah, Abijah the father of Asa, Asa the father of Jehoshaphat, Jehoshaphat the father of Jehoram, Jehoram the father of Uzziah, Uzziah the father of Jotham, Jotham the father of Ahaz, Ahaz the father of Hezekiah, Hezekiah the father of Manasseh, Manasseh the father of Ammon, Ammon the father of Josiah, and Josiah the father of Jeconiah, his brothers from the time of the exile to Babylon. After the exile to Babylon, Jeconiah was the father of Shealtiel, Shealtiel the father of Zerubbabel, Zerubbabel the father of Abihud, Abihud the father of Eliakim, Eliakim the father of Azor, Azor the father of Zadok, Zadok the father of Akim, Akim the father of Eliud, Eliud the father of Eleazar, Eleazar the father of Matan, Matan the father of Jacob, Jacob the father of Joseph. Oh, and Jacob the father of Joseph, the husband of Mary, and Mary was the mother of Jesus, who's called Messiah. That's their 14 generations, all from Abraham to David. 14 from David to the exile to Babylon, and 14 from the exile to the Messiah.
Yeah. I memorized that in 1996, and I can still do it. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Yeah. It's in the 1984 version of the NIV. So yeah. Okay. So let's give the full 40 points to Sam and no negative points to the others, if that's fine. All right. Question number 23 for 20 points. Essence question from separate verses. 2 verses in the portion contain a seemingly interruption. Red 3. Okay, we'll start again. Question number 23 for 20 points. Essence question from separate verses. 2 verses in the portion contain a seemingly incorrectly capitalized word. Give them. Green 3.
Wait, do I get the verses or the words?
Give the verses. You can start again.
Here's my being my own head and fly these all my life to prove there for me.
No. All right. Does anyone at the table want to take a crack? Yeah.
Dear children, the last hour is here. You have heard that the Antichrist is coming.
No. Anyone else?
I know
Yes.
For at just the right time, Christ will be revealed from heaven by the blessed and only Almighty God, the King of all kings and Lord of all lords.
Okay. Does anyone know the other one? The at is capitalized.
The at is capitalized.
It's just after a comma.
Wait. Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
But when God our Savior revealed His kindness and love.
Yes.
That's 10 for both of them.
Yeah. Split the points. So basically, that's because like in the actual Bible, it's like chopped up as poetry, and so it's capitalized in the first line of poetry. Yep, you've been looking at that all year.
That's a Richard Ely question.
Just noticed it. Yep. Okay. Yeah. I did. Which one? 1 Timothy 2:5.
Always have more.
Oh yeah, 4 there. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh, I wanna go.
All right. Well, it's not invalid to have fewer answers. So. All right. There's also the random place where like Lord is in all caps. I thought about that, but yeah. Okay. 2 more questions. One easy, one not so easy. Question number 24 for 20 points. Statement and quotation question. Barabbas is accidentally and indirectly referred to in one verse of the material this year. Give this verse. I'll give you a hint if you. Okay, green 3.
This is the unique said who can be said Christ is getting some suffering and have been trained like a criminal, but the word of God cannot be tamed.
I'll give you 20 points. So that's not what's on the sheet. Okay, so bar means son of.
Abbas
means
Abbas
father.
means okay.
Oh, I got it.
Do you want to? Bar means son of, and Abbas means father.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I got it.
All right, first one to buzzer. When you clear it, first one to buzzer.
All right. You don't want to do it? Okay, I'm going to clear it.
Oh,
look at that. Look at
Hey, can we say it
that.
together?
Yeah, say it
Every
together.
other word.
Every other word.
All right, grace,
Mercy,
and
peace,
which
come
from
God,
the
Father,
and
from
Jesus
Christ,
the
Son,
of
the
Father
will
continue
to
be
with
us
who
live
in
truth
and
love.
That's correct. 10 for each. Okay, that was really fun. I don't know if I've ever seen like an actual tie in a match, but yeah. All right.
Both press the button.
Yeah. Okay. This is the last question. Question number 25 for 100 points. Give 28 complete answers from separate verses. What conditional if statements are found?
I wrote
Does
it.
anyone even want to try it?
Can I try if I get
Yeah.
negative?
Yeah, go ahead.
All
No,
right.
no negative.
All right. If you explain this thing to the brothers and sisters, simply you will be worthy of Christ Jesus, one who was nourished by the message of faith and the good teaching you have followed. So we're allowing you to say that we have fellowship with God, but go on living in spiritual darkness. We're not practicing the truth. Don't believe them, even if they claim to have had spiritual vision or revelation or a letter supposedly from us. But if we are living in the lives God is in the light, we fellowship with each other in the blood of Jesus, and cleanses us from all sin. If we claim we have no sin, we are only fooling ourselves and not living in the truth. But if we confess our sins to Him, He is faithful and just to forgive us our sins and cleanse us from all wickedness.
Keep going.
If we claim we have not sinned, we are calling God a liar, showing that His word is no place in our hearts. But if anyone does sin, we have an advocate who pleads our case before the Father. He is Jesus Christ, the one who is truly righteous. And we can be sure that we know Him if we obey His commandments. If anyone claims I'm living a lie but his fellow believer, that person is still living in darkness. If someone claims I know God but doesn't obey God's commandments, that person is a liar and is not living in the truth. If you do, you remain in fellowship with the Son and with the Father. So don't be tried, dear brothers and sisters, if the world hates you. If we love our brothers and sisters who are believers, it proves that we've passed from death to life, but a person who has no love is still dead. If someone has enough money to live on, sees a brother or sister in need, but shows no compassion, how can God's love be in that person? Even if we feel guilty, God is greater than our feelings and He knows everything. Dear friends, if we don't feel guilty, we can come to God with bold confidence. What else am I missing? Oh, if someone says I love God but hates a fellow believer, that person is a liar. For we don't let people can say how can we love God whom we cannot see. If you see a fellow believer sitting in a way that does not lead to death, you should pray and God will give that person life. We know we love God's children if we love God and obey His commandments. Dear friends, do not believe everyone who claims to be a what?
You know, at this point, we're not even following. You've been jumping around, so let's let the room vote. This is for, I'll give them like 75 points if enough people hold their thumbs up. Okay. All right, cool. He got it. All right, nice job. Okay, so while we're totaling up the scores, so who is this your last match ever? Okay, well it's been a real pleasure quiz mastering for you guys.
Just fun.
Really hope you enjoyed this. So I think everybody else is excited that you won't be back next year to take the points from them, but love to have you on this side of the table. So
Ooh, I'd love to judge next year, but not your dad.
These are all thrown around when someone spilled their stuff.
Yeah,
on the
that's
floor,
right.
So there's 6, 7, and 8.
Okay.
What about, isn't there 3 extra scores? Oh, no, they got gift
Are
cards.
those like cookies?
So you
of
have
some
Josiah,
kind?
Seamus, and Hansel.
Yeah.
Because I'm really hungry.
Blair wants a cookie.
Yes.
Is the real winner now?
That's all I'm doing. That's I guess high five. That might work.
I can go.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll find it like that. Alright.
It's
So
not,
I got
if it's
one.
one.
What are you looking for?
The if statements.
Oh yeah.
We could give you one
Oh,
of these pages.
2. So Josh gave me his list,
I
so
brought
that was a definitive list. So
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
You good?
In which order would you like them?
8th place.
Oh, so I'm not counting the audience?
No,
But Josh wasn't. But you
Well, I
got
got
Josh
way
points.
I
He
gave.
counts. He has more points than people at the table.
35, 30,
He's already been paid.
38.
Okay, so at the table in last place with negative 24 points is Shaylee.
All right.
Glory at 4 points.
We gave everybody 1 point.
So I'm skipping Josh, I'm skipping Seamus, I'm skipping Hansel, I'm skipping Josiah.
Yep.
There was a tie.
Okay.
Shreya and Ryan had 31.
Okay. It's the same, Ryan.
Good job, Ryan and Shreya.
Then Jaden and Tobin.
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 61 points apiece.
Okay. All right. So we'll figure this out after the match because there's different amounts of money.
Okay, there's a clear second place. Camden with 101.
All right.
Don't tell me my points.
Just take a guess. How many do you think you walked away with?
157.
181 points.
All right. All right. Congrats. Okay. I think that's it. So stay tuned for the match next year.
Clean up the buzzer, son! I'm sorry? As long as he's